Hey guys, welcome back to Staying Trading, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my simple, easy to follow Bollinger Band beginner friendly strategy. It is a strategy that I teach in my book as well as in my VIP classes, and it is a great way for you to bag between 20 to 30 pips every single morning or whenever you decide to trade, and it will help you to get in and out of the market very quickly. And the best part is it is simple, it is easy, it is straightforward, it's not complicated, it doesn't have a lot of rules. It is a basic strategy that we use only the Bollinger Bands as an indicator, and I have been using it now for quite a while, and it is still one of my favorite strategies to use to bag that quick pips. So let's jump onto the PC and let me show you how this strategy works. Here is my trading view, and I am going to run you through the way to get the indicator, how to set it up, the way I use it, which are the best time frames to use it on, and just an overall view of how I use it and how I'm able to bag myself some pips every single day. You can use it with all of the major currency pairs. I normally have like an entire drop down of all the major currencies pairs here for myself. I have not used the strategy on cryptocurrency, but I do have some students that use it on crypto, and they use it in spot trading, and they find it to be really, really helpful and useful. So just want to give you guys some background on Bollinger Bands. So Bollinger Bands is an indicator that was created by John Bollinger, and it's pretty much just three different lines on your screen that you use to identify both volume and price movement, and you're able to get some really good setups just with this indicator. So you would find this indicator in the top section or under indicators. You can simply just type in Bollinger like that, and you will see Bollinger Bands will appear here. Make sure you click on the little star there so that it drops down into your favorite, so you don't have to go looking for it every single time. Now, my favorite settings for my Bollinger Bands are as follows. So I like to use the 32 as the length, and I like to use the standard deviation of 2.8. Now, for you guys that are interested in the strategy and you've mastered the strategy, if you do grab my course and my ebook, I actually give you a robot with the best settings to use for this specific strategy. So this is the robot that you can use on the 1 minute, the 5 minute, and the 15-minute time frame, and it does exactly what I'm going to show you right now. But that is part of my VIP club, where I take strategies, we automate them with robots, and we just simplify it so you can both trade manually, but you can also at the same time, the robot will enter trades for you, and you can then just manage them accordingly. And the great part is the robot can manage all of the currency pairs, and it can manage it when you go to sleep, because if you're going to be a successful trader, you need to sleep. All right, so let's jump away with the strategy. So after you've got the settings set in there, so I would highly recommend to use the strategy on the following time frame. So the 1 minute time frame works really well. The 5 minute time frame works just as well. And the 15 is the maximum I will go. I will not go above the 15 minute, just because the strategy does not entail a stop loss or a take profit. So you need to be watching the charts when you are trading the strategy. The robot on the other end will manage everything for you. But on your end, when you are manually trading this, you need to be watching your charts. So my suggestion would be is to have TradingView put onto your phone so that you can watch your trades at all times. But it's not going to take a lot of your time. It's actually a really great strategy. So how does this strategy work? Pretty much simple. I'm just going to look at the basic setup that is here. So the first rule to this strategy is when the price breaks the top band, you are looking for a sell or a short. If it breaks the bottom band, you are looking for a long or a buy trade. That's it. There's no TPs, there's no stop losses. You are simply just watching price movement and making a decision based upon that. But one of the great things that I find with this strategy is you don't have to worry as much about where you've got to set your stop losses, because I tend to find with a lot of scalping strategies, if you do use a stop loss, sometimes you put it too close or you put it too far and you end up not really getting the move. Normally it will retrace, hit your stop loss and go in the direction you knew it was going to go, and you would end up having a bad trade. So that's why I eventually adopted this without a stop loss and a take profit. But I would caution you, risk management, guys. Risk management. Make sure that you are not over leveraging your account. Don't take multiple trades at the same time. So don't double up on trades. This is a reversal strategy. Just want to make sure you understand that reversal strategies are dangerous in the sense that the market can really move against you in a bad way if you are trading a trending market instead of a ranging market. If you want to learn more about that, feel free to grab my book, my beginner's guide to trading, where I explain all the different currency pairs and what type of currency it is and how it moves, because not all currency pairs are equal. They have a different way of trading them and understanding how they move, how their price movement is. But this is how the strategy works, and it allows you in the span of couple of hours, an hour or 2 hours, for you to bag some pips and put some pips into your bag. And the great part is you can trade it across multiple currencies. So let's have a look at gold. Again, risk management. Never use more than 1% of your account, please. Even have less if you're starting the strategy, so that you understand how it works and you know how to deal with drawdown, because your account is going to go on drawdown. So as you guys can see right here, let me just close this out. So as you can see here, right here, price broke up right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to indicate this with a buy trade. So, sorry, a sell trade. So red is a sell trade. A red line is a sell trade. And let me not maybe put a whole line there. Let me just put some sort of like a little line there like that. So there we took a sell trade, right? So we took a sell trade right there, and the market moved against us. It literally moved against us. It kept going up. Here it broke, touched the band. It didn't really break. It did break it a bit, not a much. Not a break like this, but it kept scraping. What I call this is scraping against the Bollinger Band. Here it caught some resistance. And as you can see, you're in a drawdown now. Now, if you're a beginner trader, you need to deal with drawdown. Drawdown is part of life. So you have the price moving up and then it comes down. So here you are in a break-even spot again. So I just want to move this across here so you can see. So as you can see that price came back to this area, moved back up again. It came back down. It simply kept moving in this direction until this area right here where it broke. So this is the closing requirements for the trade. So you open the trades, you open a sell trade when it breaks the top band. You close this trade when it breaks the bottom band. All right, so you would take a sell trade here because it broke. So you are looking for a reversal in the market. Normally when price breaks the Bollinger Band, it will continue for a moment, and then it will make some retracements back into the Bollinger Band. And this is exactly what we saw. We see price move up, price move down, price moved up. So you can see it's coming down. It's in a downwards, it's making lower highs. So you can see that price is coming to the downside. And what you would have done is you would have actually closed it right here. So if you were to look at this, you would have closed the trade round about here, and you would have bagged a quick 38.3 pips on gold. Now, not all currency pairs are created equally. I want you guys to understand that, because the reality is that gold moves a lot of pips very quickly. With other currency pairs, it doesn't move as much. But here you're able to grab a quick trade literally ran from 12 o'clock this afternoon until in 2 hours, you were able to close your trade with some good profit in the bag. What you would then do is you would then look towards a reversal, and you can do, so you can trade this on one currency if you want, or you can trade it across 3 or 5, entirely up to you. But here you would have then taken a, what we call a buy trade. Now, this is a classical setup that we call, so whenever the market moves against you, what I like to do, this is my own personal way of doing it, is I would actually then double up on my trade. So as you can see, it broke here, immediately came back down. So technically, I would not have taken the trade here because I am looking for something like this. I'm looking for price to slowly start moving into the band. That's why I would have taken the trade here. Obviously, it moved against me, but it would have, you know, you can clearly see here that price is starting to consolidate and move into the bands. But here you can see price broke through. Next candle didn't retrace up. It literally pushed through again. Then you had this candle, and then I would have just closed my sell trade, and I would have opened up a buy trade, like right here, right now. And as you can see, gold is at the moment pushing back up. We'll see how far gold will actually push up. But now I've taken a buy trade here, and I'm looking towards price moving to the top of this band here. Once it breaks it, I can then close out this trade, and I can potentially take up some more pips for that. So let's have a look at another currency pair. Let's look at Euro JPY. So this morning as well here, so here's about 12:30, same time period. So what was the time period on gold? I think it was also about 12. Yeah, it was about 12 o'clock. So let's have a look here. So at the same time, while you were watching, you were scrolling through your different currency pairs, and right about here, you saw price. This was a bit earlier. You saw, so let's say you missed this one, you didn't see it. Price here, it slightly touched it. It didn't really break through the band. You want to look for a break through the band. Here is a break through the band, and you could have, at the same time, while you're watching gold, you could have taken another trade on Euro JPY. So just make sure the next candle's inside. So I would have taken the trade right there. That would be a sell trade. Remember, top band breaks top band, a sell, breaks bottom band, a buy. And then I took a sell trade there. It came down. It didn't really break the band. Did a retracement, came back down. And so this is still a valid trade. It has not broken towards the upside. And yeah, right now, how many pips are we running in profit here? Let's have a look. So right now we are about 5.5 pips in the profit. So let's see what this, so there was another nice profitable trade. There is a bit of discrepancy. Some of my other traders, they will take them once a candle touches the other band, they will close the trade on that candle and they'll bag the pips. For me, on the other end, I just leave it to do its thing, and I will then take the trades as it comes. Right, let's have a look at another setup here. Let's look at AUD USD. So it was what, 12 o'clock, around about here. So you were watching at 12 o'clock. Normally this strategy really works well in the mornings with the European market, and it normally works well with the American market in the afternoon. So as you can see, 12 o'clock here, you had a push into, not really a break, right? This is not a break, that's a break of the Bollinger Band. This is a push against it, came back down, and then you had this beautiful candle here. Literally pushed through. So let's say I would have taken a sell trade right here, and then it literally, a couple of candles later, it pushed against me. Drawdown, normal, part of life. And then I would have left the trade. Again, manage risk, guys. Please manage risk. Trade came up, came down, up, down. Didn't really break the band there. So one of the things you could do, this is one of the things that I like to do. Now, you have two options here. You can, when you have another candle that actually breaks the band, it didn't really break it, it touched against it, but I actually want to look for a setup for you. Once it breaks the band and it continues that trajectory, what you can do to roll out of that trade in a profit or a break even and not have to take a loss on the trade. So there's two ways to do it. You can either take the loss, or what you could have done is, if you took this as a valid candle, you could have taken another trade right here. So you could have taken another sell trade and kept both of them, or you could have closed this one in a small loss. So you would have had a total loss here of about 2 pips if you wanted. And you could have then just rode with the top one. So you could have had both trades that you took. And then right here was the exit point, right? So right there, you had price break the bottom band. Now, normally what I would do on things like this as well, I won't just take the first candle that breaks through. I'll look for another candle. And then the first candle that I see push back, I will close on that candle. So let's say you did take only a single trade. So you would be up. Let's say you took it somewhere there. You're up about another 1.1 pip here. So remember, on the 5-minute chart, you get your 20 pips like this. On the 1-minute chart, it takes a little bit longer. You got to be trading a couple of currency pairs. But once you get a trending one that really moves in your direction, you can seriously make some good pips on this. And then obviously, if you took the second one as well, you would have had about another 2 points. So you got about 4 pips out of this. No take profit, no stop loss. You are just watching price. So this is why I would highly recommend, if you want to perfect the strategy, come and get my book as a beginner. Come and learn the basics that I would have wanted to learn. I wrote the book from a perspective of what I would have liked to learn when I was a beginner. And this is the type of strategies that I would have liked to have applied with people. And that's exactly what I do. Every single morning, I literally sit with my VIP clients and we trade the strategy. We look at potential entries, we trade the strategy. So here's a great example of this. So let's say you had the first candle. Now, like I said to you guys before, you need to watch the candles. Now, this was a completely scrape down the side. So every single candle that came in, you didn't really have, only here you had a green candle. So you would have taken the buy trade right here. But I'm actually looking for, so let's say you were impatient, right? I'm going to use this as an example. You were impatient and you were like, no, I want to get into trade, because you know how we are as beginners or the traders, we get so excited because there's a trader we want to trade. So let's say you took the buy trade here, right? So let's make this blue because buy trades are blue. So you took the trade there, and then you realize the next candle, oh, this thing is moving against me. And then you see another candle and you're like, oh my gosh, what is this thing doing? And then the next candle and the next candle. And now you're sitting at this candle right here and you're like, oh my gosh, I was too quick to this entry. And now I need to take a huge loss and I got to take all the, relax. I got you covered, guys. I got you covered. I got you covered. What you're going to do is, you can either take the loss on this trade, right? You can close it out, close the top one, take a new one at the bottom and leave it right. Or you can do what I do. I will then take another trade right here. Wrong one. I will take another trade right here. Take another trade right there. Now I've got 2 buy trades. Again, I'm watching my risk management. Only 1% of my account. I don't like a lot of risk. I like to calculate my risk properly and know what I'm doing when I'm doing it. So now I have 2 trades. Now let's see, right? You took these 3 trades, price went up, price went down, price went up, and down. Didn't really break anything there. And the next moment, it went all the way. And this is what I was talking about once you catch a trend, right? Now, you literally have these 2 trades that you took. So instead of just closing this one in a loss, you said, well, okay, let's see which way the market's going to go. And you then took 2 trades. So let's have a look at this. So on your bottom trade, you would have closed it out there where you took the sell, where I showed you the sell. That would have been 8.4 pips, right? So it's right from here all the way to there. So you would have closed the trade there because here you would have taken a sell. The exit requirement for these trades is you close them when you get a break towards the upside of the band, right? So if the band is broken towards the upside, it's now a time to take sells and you would close your buys. If you have a buy here accidentally that's in a negative, close it out. Don't keep too many trades on your, don't be afraid to close trades, but let me show you how you roll out. So now this trade, you made 8.4 pips, right? Now the next one, you also made another 5.5 pips, guys. So now you've rolled out of this 2 trades with what? 8 and 5 is 13.8 pips. You made 13.8 pips trading odd USD from 12 until from 10 until 12 o'clock. So 10, 11, 12. In 2 hours, you've made half of your pips for the day. You also did a bit of gold. You also maybe did a bit of Euro USD. And there is your 20 pips. It's a nice, great scalping strategy for you to use. I use it every single day. If you want to master this or you want the robot, grab my book. It's going to be in the link in the bottom. come and see what we're doing, and potentially come and learn the strategy. It really works for me. I love trading it every single day. It's one of my favorite strategies to kick off every single morning, and it's a quick way for me to grab a 20 to 30 pips out of the market across different currency pairs, and I'm able to stay profitable in the long run. So if this is something you want, guys, please check in the link in the description below. I have my link there for my book, my beginner's guide, because anybody that trades with me, I need them to understand the basics. I need them to be speaking the same language as me. I need them to understand what I understand, and that's why I did the book. And by getting the book, you get access to that free robot. I show you the settings, and you get access to perfecting the strategy and bagging some more pips. On top of that, I also have more strategies that I roll out all the time that you can try for absolutely free. And who knows, maybe we'll build an EA about it, and then you can even bag more pips, because now your EA can be trading different currency pairs, and you can just determine where you close up the trades. So it's entirely up to you how you want to trade this, but this is a great strategy. So if you guys like this and you found the content to be worth your while, you think the strategy is something that will add benefit, please hit the thumbs up, click the subscribe button, because I'm going to be dropping a lot more content like this: robot reviews, trading strategies reviews, psychological videos, how to improve trading psychology, because I want to help you to make your first 6 figures in trading like I did. If I could do it, then you can definitely do it. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today in today's video. And as always, here at Stay in Trading, happy trading, guys.